Yeah. No. Has pooping finished and has been washed? That is the most important question, is he?
I don't know. Mike is still, not working, so we will never know.
We will never know. Never ever.
But yeah.
It's a total mystery.
Yes, beware the game if you do pick it up. It is highly addictive.
I mean, fair.
Going to the bathroom is highly addictive?
I mean, yeah, once you do it once, and you have to do it for the rest of your life.
Oh.
Yeah, and you get bathroom buddies like I do. Hello, Keith.
So,
Aww.
let us know when you finish dropping a deuce, heaving a Havana.
I suppose at least Loki does not get himself caught in things in the bathroom anymore.
In our household, the bathroom buddy would be our son.
I'm sure that'll happen eventually. No, currently I'm blow drying my butt.
The glory of the bidet.
Wait, the bidet blow dries?
I know.
Yes, it does.
God, I really need to try a bidet.
Look, Izzy, we are classy, fancy people in this chat. Of course it blow dries.
Yup.
I'm not even joking. I really want to try.
I need to stop making toilet paper mitten and flossing.
Thank you for that mental image. Yeah, Dave kind of wants to get one of those bidet attachments, and I'm just like, why?
It fucking changed my life. You guys should.
And everyone who says that, and I'm still just like, it's a toilet, come on.
I literally, kind of medically was told to get one after Griffin because you're supposed to, shoot shit up there anyway. So
Yeah,
Gavin's like,
true.
I wanted to get this.
I mean,
It's so nice. Honestly, when I travel without a bidet, I'm like, damn it, I miss my bidet. I don't like pooping at work without it.
I mean,
That's how they get you.
I couldn't do it if I still need to poop at work.
I mean,
This is why I find a job where you can work from home, Izzy.
That's a work in progress. All right, so I see everybody except for Han and who the hell else is not on Roll20 yet?
Nara, they're having family bonding time, Izzy. Let them be.
All right, they're pooping.
No, must get on.
This is your life now, sir.
This is your life.
Apparently. I don't even have kids yet.
You did this to yourself.
You did this to yourself, old man Han. All right, so now officially, welcome to session 3. Who remembers what happened last time?
Izzy threw Nina at us and we were sad.
Yeah, that. Other shit happened too, but mostly that.
That's all that happened?
We're on a boat.
We're
the
on a
Fire Nation
boat.
tried to sink it. Mingwall let the animals out and then got attacked by an apparent zombie.
We're on a boat, and it's going fast. Well, no, it's not going fast anymore because a hole got punched in it.
Yeah, the problem was it's not going fast.
Rizik fixed that hole. So it is going fast again.
Yay!
Clearly, we're fine.
Yeah, no problems. Nothing bad will ever happen again.
Nothing at all. And I guess that's the appropriate time to pick up where we left off last time. So Minghua... So Minghua... You just have this unnatural... Nothing at all, stupid sexy Fire Nation.
You're welcome!
Oh no, what did you do?
If you were any other character...
Clearly nothing at all.
If you were any other character, I would have had one of the crew just say that to you. Fun.
Right, and Platypus Bear is currently my friend.
Yeah, Platypus Bear is just going, ah. And yeah, the unnatural creature in front of you is just kind of like cocking its head to one side and like staring at you with its beady eyes and is saying, hurt?
I shake my head at it and just sort of like slowly reach a hand out. Like,
Oh, right. I remember
pet.
now. I hate you, Izzy.
It's going to try circling around the box and saying, hurt.
Stop it, Ezzy.
I shake my head again. I'm doing the I want to pet a scared cat or dog
We did not sign up for a Full Metal Alchemist game.
This is a Full Metal Alchemist game. It's going to get closer to you and say, hurt. And it's going to, rub its head against your hand.
I'm not comfortable.
I am going to give it gentle scritches.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Heal 6 HP.
Oh, nice.
And it's going to, after, staying with you for a little bit, it's going to wander back out towards the cage area, following the trail of blood.
I'm going to follow it.
Yep. All the animals, upon seeing this thing, are starting to freak out. Your platypus bear friend is just kind of beelining away from it behind the... Wow, that got thick. Behind the box. And it's just going to be saying, hurt. And it's going to, start nuzzling that hog monkey that I believe had part of its head lopped off in the last battle.
Thank you, Izzy.
You're welcome. I will just say we'll go to everybody else in the meantime. What are y'all doing up top?
I'm still on the top deck. Yeah.
Let's see. Where are you on the map?
Looks like you're all on the cargo level.
Yeah, it looks like you're all in the 3rd level with...
I think some of us were supposed to be up top, but we didn't move after the train happened.
The train was moving.
All right.
The train was moving itself in the cargo level. It has seemed to calm down, Rizik, though. It, back as you put it into brakes and it seems to settle, it seems to roll back another 2 feet before, coming to a full stop. Rizik?
As a reminder, I don't really have a great mic at the moment, but yeah, I'm probably going to be cleaning up after confirming that, yep, this is parked and not moving, I'm probably going to clean up the cargo.
Okay. So shockingly, there are a couple of boxes that have, broken open and feed from the animals has spilled out. But, considering how much this thing was moving and, it's a big metal tank train, or a Pratt as you had renamed it, a lot less is broken than you would expect. Most of the boxes have just been kind of pushed to one side or another.
Well, that's good.
Yeah. You don't want to annoy Captain Corvus.
Never want to do that.
Yeah. What are the rest of you doing?
Ask that to myself every day.
Mm-hmm.
Look, you need to
Making
be...
sure that the Fire Nation ship is actually leaving, probably.
Yeah, probably checking for more stowaways.
Yeah.
You clearly should spend some time with your daughter.
You're checking the entire ship, Han? For stowaways? Dan?
I'm just... Sorry, I missed the last thing you said.
You said you're checking the entire ship? Where are you starting from?
Starting from the floor that we're on.
Okay.
I'm going to assist.
Okay. How about you, Hotaru, and you, Nara? What are you guys going to do?
I guess I'll tag along.
Okay. Are you guys doing it in a group, or are you splitting up to search everywhere?
I think this depends on how do you want to resolve this? Do we have to search each room with one roll, or is it we make one roll for search the ship?
I'll say one per floor based off of what you guys are doing, but it'll be like
I think this is also a question of how many of you hit the fun floor at one time.
Yeah, pretty much that. It's if you're all searching if you're all searching this level, I'd say one. If you each want to take a separate floor, that's probably easier, but ultimately up to you guys if you want there to be overlap.
I feel like 2 people per floor works.
Okay. Put yourselves on the floor you want to search first. And we'll go from there. For each person in the group, one of you will give a boost action, the other one will actually make the overcome check.
All right, well,
Let's go.
We lost someone.
Uh-oh.
I'm going to go down to the most dangerous floor.
who's going with who?
That is an excellent question. Who wants to go with Yera to the bottom floor?
Does that mean that Yera sees the fun time on the way through, or was that when Mingwa was in the other room still?
Are you in the stairwell is the question.
Yeah, the stairwells are on the front and back of the ships. They're kind of isolated.
Okay. Wasn't sure what the sightlines were like.
Not great, because like the Fire Nation people couldn't see onto the next floor or the lower floor, so...
I gotta say, I probably also would, like, if I saw a big one talking to another animal, nod and then continue on plan, figure out what's up with the Fire Nation,
Sure.
and make sure we have no other stowaways.
Okay. Who's gonna go down with Yera? Hotaru, Han, or Nara?
I'll go with Yura.
Okay. I'm gonna drag you.
Okay.
Alright, so if one of you would kindly boost, and the other one is going to have to make me an awareness check, plus whatever you think you would be using after you describe what it is. I'll let you guys decide who wants to do what.
Do you actually have awareness?
I have.
I mean, based on personality, would Yera really let Nara lead the search?
That is true. No, she absolutely would not.
I have intuition.
I have deduction, which is the one I'll be using for that probably.
Okay, so Nara, if you...
I would probably want to do intuition and stealth.
Yeah, if you could roll that. You know, you're finding where all the good hiding places are by, like, literally ducking behind them, giving Yera a good spot to go in.
Well, fuck me.
Ah, wonderful.
Wow!
Oh, remember, I'm me.
Okay, that's a 5, and...
Oh, wow.
Still wow!
Still terrible. Wound up being a 2.
Okay, so Nara gave you a +1, so you got a 3. So congratulations. Would you like to fail, or would you like to take a major twist?
I feel like fail is the correct answer here. The major twist is probably getting stung by buzzard wasps.
Yep. Okay, so you don't really find anything odd. Doors blocked off over here. You notice that all the animals are in their cages, but that the buzzard wasp's cage has kind of been, I believe, rebent.
I believe we did in fact bend that right back.
Yeah. So, all the animals down here are caged. There's a door on the front of the ship, but, you know, that was closed when you got here last time, so not a big deal. But, yeah, nothing's hiding down here. You don't hear anything, just, you know, the sounds of, you know, the eel hounds and the catagators, you know, just kind of like low rumbling growls.
Does that mean they failed hard enough they don't even know about the broken egg?
What broken egg?
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Okay, let's go to level 3 with the boxes. Han and Hotaru, same thing. Who wants to support and who wants to actually do the look-see?
Dan, you got awareness? Because I do.
I have insights.
I also have that. I think I should probably make the roll.
Okay, so one of you give me a support. Han, you're supporting?
Yeah. What do I roll for support? A single die? Do I roll a normal?
It's still a 3-set roll, so roll me insight, and I'll let you roll presence.
Okay.
Okay, that's a +1. It's not bad.
Yep.
Dan, you get a +1 to your roll. If you would kindly give me a... Let's see what your sheet says. Insight and awareness.
Okay, that is a 5.
Okay. You succeed with a slight minor twist. So looking around, there is nothing too crazy on these within these boxes or anything. You're definitely not finding any stowaways, but as you kind of like wander around towards the front bit, I have to find a way to drag you without grabbing the tank train.
That is, in fact, the challenge for all of us.
Yeah, I just put it into the map layer. It's not moving for a while. Hotaru Han, as you guys get up here, Hotaru, you're like looking around these boxes, leading around, and one of these boxes is going to fall on top of you.
Ah!
So it's going to deal you 2 damage.
Can you stop hurting me?
But it's going to crack open, and inside you're going to find what looks like, wires and metal and gears. Stuff that is very distinctly Fire Nation.
What the... Okay, this isn't supposed to be here. Are these part of Han's cargo?
I don't know, are they?
This is way too small.
Doesn't look like any of my stuff.
Like, when I say gears and stuff, I mean, like, you can pick up one of these gears and it fits in your palm. Like, small stuff.
But like, larger than watchmakers stuff.
Yeah, larger than watchmakers. Think, like, the smallest size you would see in, like, a grandfather clock kind of thing. That level of size. Han, everything that you've been sent to pick up has been on a much more macro scale compared to this. But, same origin location.
Interesting.
No.
Oh,
no.
so the captain picked up extra shipment somewhere. Is that weird?
You're not there.
I know. I'm sorry.
No
No,
trouble.
not interesting. Dangerous. Someone means trouble for the Earth Kingdom with these. I'm gonna start looking through the boxes.
Okay.
Can I bullshit with Nick?
Of course you can. Please do.
Sure.
So I imagine that, like, Yura's gonna be going through, like, boxes and kind of, like, moving stuff around. I'll just be,
Yep.
like, sitting on top of a box, kind of kicking my, like, feet and, like, looking wistfully at the animals, wanting to pet them. So I'll go, hey, you're Yura, right? We haven't really gotten to talk.
No, we haven't. Is there anything you'd like to talk about, Nara? Looks over for a second. Izzy,
You know
I
where
rolled a
babies
5
come
for
from?
knowing. Do I know where what's come from?
Babies.
Yes.
Good.
And then I kind of get more serious. Okay. Wait, what did you say with response to that?
I said, yes, I do.
Can you tell me? No one would tell me. Also, what were you doing in my city? You guys just kind of appeared. I guess we're not in my city anymore. But that's
No.
okay.
We're
Also,
not,
should we be
but-
back at full health?
No.
No, not in this game. You guys
Right,
actually have to
'cause
take
we-
time to rest for montages.
Okay, just making sure.
You'll be back
So-
at full
so
health
therefore-
before you hit the mainland.
Okay, that's what I thought.
Yeah, if you don't stop, keep dropping boxes on me.
You're
So
fine.
this was No, Yura would give Nara the actual explanation for where babies come from.
I would listen with rapt attention and be kind of like, ew, they do what? Ooh.
hmm It's part of life.
Why, though?
Oh boy.
To make babies. And also for enjoyment.
Enjoyment? That doesn't sound enjoyable. That sounds awful.
You'd be surprised what people enjoy.
Ooh. I don't know if I want to do that.
You don't have to. But it's also something you're too young for. Think about it again when you're older. Much older. But no. We were coming from the Fire Nation to your town, trying to move
Fire
Visit Spring.
Nation? What? Is that why they were chasing you? Is that why they were on the ship now?
Yes.
Okay.
And it's very important that you don't tell everyone this, because we want to make sure they don't find us again.
Can I tell my friend?
Are your friends the ones who came into the tank train?
No, I wouldn't tell them. My friend kind of already knows. So I kind of need to be able to tell him things.
Which friend?
Azu.
Who?
He's my friend.
Is he here with us?
Yes.
Can you introduce me to him?
He doesn't like meeting new people.
I'd say it should be a special secret until we're deep in the Earth Kingdom. You know how to hide, right?
Oh, wait, no. He's my best friend, actually. I'm sorry.
Mm-hmm.
But
What does he look like?
He's got really pretty fur. From what he tells me. And he's really cool. And he likes to play fun games. He helps me come up with a lot of fun games.
You said really pretty fur.
Yeah.
Like one of these gesturing at the general
Ew,
animals.
no, they're nasty.
Actually down here, yeah.
Yeah, they're all like scaly and nasty. None of them have fur, I don't think.
No, none of the ones down there have any fur.
Yeah, no.
I was gonna say the cat gators that looked like did, but
No,
catfish.
cat gators
Yeah.
are mostly alligators.
And catfish, I assume?
Yes.
it looked like
Yeah.
they had fur on their tails. But
That's fine.
okay.
I think me and Bazu can definitely keep this secret. I promise not to say anything. And I kind of like lift my hand up and put my hand over my heart.
And where's your other hand?
I'm lifting one up and one's over my heart.
Okay. Yep. I was waiting for is the other one crossed behind your back.
No, I'm being very earnest, as far as you can
Okay.
tell.
Mm-hmm. All right. Good, because there's a lot of bad things that might happen if they catch more people.
Would you kill me if I told somebody about it?
There is going to be a very brief, very cold moment before Yara says no, but that pause definitely took too long.
I see. Okay. Why don't we check a different floor?
That sounds good. Let's check a different floor. Maybe see what the others are doing. Maybe there's an animal that will like you petting it upstairs.
Yeah.
Oh no.
Okay.
I love petting animals.
We're gonna take a break from you two for a second. Sean, what are you up to in the tank train? Or are you?
I'm going
was
to
first
remain kind of
fixing-
far away from Yura from now on.
Okay.
I was first fixing the area before then probably doing more investigations. I was really hoping that I found what looks like stuff that would be more Fire Nation tech would come over and tell me about it, so I have an excuse to look at it, but...
That's entirely up to Wex and Dan.
And did any of that come across?
I heard all of that.
Yes.
Yeah, I heard it.
Are you going to share what you found with Rizik, or are you just going to start looking through more boxes?
I mean, I'm going to mostly look through more boxes at the moment.
Okay. From your next roll, you have the option. Would you like to succeed with a major twist, or would you like to fail?
I will succeed with a major twist.
Oh no.
Okay.
2 boxes.
Oh no.
So, guess what, Wex? More boxes!
Okay. Are you really going to have more fall on me?
I'm going to totally have more fall on you.
That's not very creative. Can we pick something different?
Well, the reason why I'm doing that is because you have a friend wandering upstairs as the actual major twist. Which is very distracting.
Oh, no.
Wait,
Oh,
no,
boy.
but then why are you hurting me if that's the actual major twist?
Hurt. And is going to try to nuzzle you.
Mingwa is very cautiously following close behind.
Okay, wait, so what just happened? I'm confused.
This thing, you see this unnaturally weird creature. It looks kind of like a hybrid between like a lion, dog, and a... Oh, geez, I don't know, a polar bear cat? It doesn't look like anything that you've ever seen before. And it's speaking, which you know it is very wrong. And it's just kind of like staring at you. Eyes are locked onto you. And it's just saying, hurt.
Did it surprise me?
Well, yeah, a box fell on you. You looked up and it was just kind of standing there, like kind of coming up the stairs, slowly slinking
I
up.
hit it with the box.
Oh no.
Please roll me a basic attack. You did. Okay. That is 5 damage.
As I just and I like take the box and just whip it into its face.
Well, that's a failed check. You hear a cracking sound and the thing is going to collapse.
What is that? Oh my god, did I just kill it?
Mingwell's going to kind of like poke at it like, hey, are you alive?
It's not moving.
Well, I don't know anything to do about that. I kind of glare at Hotaru and grumble a bunch.
It snuck up on me. What is it?
Shrug.
Han, you're also right there. Why is there a tiny Han out in the ocean?
Because he wants to swim.
Dan, are you there?
Oh, sorry. What's up?
You had an unnatural...
Hotaru just KO'd the unnatural creature in front of you.
Oh dear.
Yeah.
Wasn't the creature just nuzzling?
It was, and then it came up the stairs when Hotaru got injured, and it was saying hurt, and Hotaru threw a box at it.
It surprised me.
It's just a... Wait, what is it?
I don't know what it is.
Yeah, you've never seen anything like this before.
Is this thing on the manifest for my boss?
Definitely not.
Is anything actually on the manifest that's on the boat?
Yeah, no, there's definitely some very large building supplies that would be like along the corners. None of your actual supplies fit in these smaller sized boxes. You would have found them in the much larger crates.
Mr. Han, do you know any medicine? I didn't mean to kill it. If I did, maybe it's still alive.
I don't, but I'll see if it's breathing. Is the thing breathing?
It's not.
Well, shit.
Mingwa is going to very carefully and gently pick the body up.
Oh.
Lore,
Yes?
Oh no.
Lose 3 HP, please.
Okay.
Like a fish out of water suddenly getting one last flap, you see this thing's neck, like, flop to one side and then recenter itself as you hear a cracking sound like cartilage being moved. And then it looks up at Minghua and says, "Friend."
Ah! What just happened?
I
You
don't
made it
know.
worse.
What kind of fumbles it slightly as this happens? Doesn't drop it, but definitely fumbles and is very obviously having second thoughts.
Can
We're talking like fur and ears standing on end, looking rather spooked.
you understand us?
The creature is going to look at you, cock its head to one side, and blink, and then rotate its long, abnormally large neck, like almost a snake-like neck from underneath that hair. It's just going to kind of swivel around and get kind of like closer to Hotaru and say, "Hurt."
It's
Mingwa is
okay.
going to take a clear step back from Hotaru. Just
I
in
am
case.
also going to take a clear step back from this thing. No, it's all right. I'm fine.
Is this the weirdest thing I've seen working for my boss?
Oh, that's a question.
It's a legitimate question.
Yeah.
It's easily top 3. It might actually be number 1, but you've seen some stuff.
I'm gonna take a small notebook out of my back pocket and scribble something down on what looks like a list, and then put it back in my pocket.
Okay. Yeah, no,
It's now at the top of the list.
It doesn't look like the list is numbered.
yeah, no, the creature's just gonna start making biscuits on Minghua as you still cradle it.
Mingwa is uncomfortable but allows this.
Friend.
And is just kind of looking at Han like, fix this.
What do you want me to do? I don't even know what this is.
Gain back an HP, Minghua.
I'm so confused. Okay.
Rizik, at this point you can hear commotion from over there.
Yeah, Okay, can people hear me or should I type?
No, we
can
We
hear
hear
you.
you.
Okay, cool. I was messing with. I will walk over, see the weird unnatural, basically be like, "So what did you guys find?" And then stop and go, "Wait, what is that thing?"
Don't know.
Oh, it's going to swivel its neck at you, in your direction, Rizik, and then, like, the neck, like an accordion, is going to stretch, like, another foot closer to you, and it's going to say, "Hurt."
Izzy, please stop.
Going to just take a step to the side.
Its head is going to track you.
What is it doing?
Can I just say I'm really happy we're downstairs still?
Oh, we'll get to you two.
Hmm.
I mean, I feel like the answer is, if nothing interrupts, start searching this room.
Yeah. So, quick thing as you guys are all, like, looking, surrounding at this creature that you've never seen before, and, well, as it unsettles you all of you kind of feel chills go down your spine. Except for you, Han.
Okay.
After it initially looked at you, it hasn't looked at you again since, but it has definitely been, shifting its gaze between Minghua, Rizik, and Hotaru. By the way, Minghua, gain another HP.
Really don't like the implications of this.
I think I know what the implications are, but we'll see.
Well,
Is it?
some
I
of
will-
us
I will
are at
point out-
lower.
You're the only one at full health.
Yeah, most of us have a little bit of damage. Which I think, yeah, is what it's paying attention.
Yeah, I can hold it.
We're going to jump down again to Yira and Nara. Nara and Yira, as you guys ascend to the next level to start your search, you are immediately greeted by a hog monkey. That is...
Oh yeah, the dead one missing half its skull.
Yeah, that's missing half of its skull and is badly burned. Kind of bounds over to the two of you from the staircase.
Wait, it's dead?
I'm sorry, it's alive?
Yes, to both.
Yes, to both.
What?
Okay, so a corpse, something missing half its head is running at us right now.
It's bounding, tongue hanging out, and then it's going to land on this table and just start bouncing on its knuckles and the balls of its feet.
I was definitely getting ready to burn that.
Can I use animal control and otherworldly mythos to try to, I don't know, calm it down?
Sure. Please do. You're just going to kind of wander over to it and let's see what you roll. That is a 6.
Yeah, that was one of my better rolls.
Yep. So as you're trying to calm it down, it's going to look at Yira, turn to you, and as you're shh, calm down, it's just going to be oh, it's going to pick you up and cradle you like a baby and just sit its ass down and be very calm.
How bloody is this thing? Am I covered in blood now?
No.
Yeah, I would get in the way of it trying to pick her up.
You may do so. It's not super bloody. Most of its blood is on the floor.
Okay. Can I guess it's an animal. I can't really talk to it.
Yeah, it's trying to pick you up. If you want to interpose, what are you going to do?
Yeah.
Start by physically interposing. Is it going to continue?
It's going to look at you. And then it's going to try stepping around and picking Nara up still.
Wave of fire between it and Nara.
Reaches through fire. It's already burned.
I tell you to stop. It's not no, don't hurt it. It's already hurt. Can't you see? It's nice and calm now. It's okay.
It shouldn't be moving.
But it's I don't really have an answer.
Have I ever seen anything like this in all of my wander around and see things, Izzy?
With a 3, no.
Let me just see here.
Unless you want to re-roll. Or take a major twist.
I can't see how a major twist would help me with this one, besides bad memories.
Yeah.
I feel like this one's just a no, I've never seen anything like this or heard anything about it.
Yeah, now you... complete blank.
Nara, have you ever seen anything like this before?
I haven't, but I'm trying to find out if my friend has.
Sorry.
Your friend. Do you want to bring this creature to your friend?
I'm going to roll, I guess, history?
History and your background. Oh, no, your background and...
Well, which one's my... Do you mean my untrained power?
Nope. Your background, AFS.
Background and history are on the same track.
I want your background and I want intuition.
Okay.
Okay, that's enough to get the following.
Okay. Please hold. I get kind of like a far off look in my eyes, and I just kind of go silent for a moment while you're asking me those questions.
Mm-hmm. Gesundheit.
Thank you.
Oh. I like start like clutching my head for a minute and kind of like lean forward.
Yeah. You got a lot going on in there.
I do.
Mm-hmm. Nara, are you all right?
I just kind of whimper a little bit.
There you go. That's what you get.
Okay. I kind of straighten up and I'm just kind of like, a little twitchy. Like, I'm definitely like, not sure. But I reach out and I like pet the, what the hell is it? It's like a monkey?
It's a hog monkey.
The hog monkey. I reach out and kind of pet it and I look at you and I go, I feel terrible for this creature, but it's being kept alive by a spirit, I think.
Hmm.
And I say that far more seriously than I've said anything else.
Okay.
I don't think it's dangerous right now, but I don't think we should try to help the spirit move on.
Does your friend have any idea what the spirit is?
No.
Or what it wants?
No.
Let's go bring this over to the others.
I kind of gently, like, I guess I couldn't... Can I, like, grab its hand?
Sure. Nothing's wrong with its hand. It can follow you.
I grab its hand and, like, try to lead it towards wherever Euro wants to take me. Are we not exploring the rest of this level?
Nope. We are bringing this immediately to everyone else.
So as Yura starts up the stairs, this thing's going to pick you up like a football and just start, like, swinging from the ropes at the top of this level.
I let out shrieking giggles of happiness.
Okay, I'm keeping a close eye on this thing for all of this.
You guys are now up here, and you
So I definitely saw you firebend, though, yeah?
Oh yeah, you saw that last session too.
Yeah, okay. Just checking.
Yep.
Yeah.
All right, yeah. So bound.
Well, I believe the entire party knows at this point.
So I guess are we upstairs? Can we see everybody?
Oh yeah, you can see everybody. Now that we're all together, Minghua, regain your last HP.
Also, as soon as I see Minghua, I'm gonna go, Minghua, look! I made a new friend!
My ears just like clamp down to my skull when I see that.
Is that a puppy?
I'm just gonna immediately to Han. Han,
Yes.
Tara thinks that this corpse is being possessed by a spirit that needs help
Is this
moving
thing still
on.
holding me?
It puts you down.
Okay. I'm gonna go, oh, is that a puppy dog?
Oh god.
I run over to the dog. What I think is a dog.
Okay.
Eat up my baby dog.
Puppy doggo.
I'm definitely
but
gonna
also-
reach out, let it sniff my hand, and then try to pet it. Hello! Can I pet you? You look so soft.
It's going to look at you and say, hurt?
I'm fine. Are you okay? And I start petting it.
Friend. It's
Yeah, I'll be your friend.
It's going to start making biscuits on you as well, kneading you a little bit. Regain an HP.
Okay.
Also, the hog monkey is going to be jumping up on a box and just start, like, hollering the way you would assume a normal hog monkey would.
I'm just staring at this, being like, and just looking over to who else is here. Yeah, looking over to Han. What is going on?
You think I know?
Isn't your boss the one who ordered all of this?
Not whatever that is, pointing at the unnatural creature.
Which unnatural creature? The zombie?
And I was not made aware that any hog monkeys would be zombie hog monkeys. Really need to get more accurate manifests.
Good.
Yeah.
Your boss after this.
Yep.
This dog can talk.
Yeah, it can talk.
I'm asking the group. How come this dog can talk?
That is
I
an excellent question.
I look at the dog. Why can you talk?
Friend.
Yeah.
He's going to, like... the creature is going to, like, snake its head around and look towards Rizek. And just say, man. While staring at you, Rizek.
This is fine. We're all fine.
This is shockingly quiet.
Well,
Internally, I was just debating. I know I didn't drink a lot before this.
yeah, this is a lot, and reminder, Mike, not great on my end. Can you actually repeat that last part?
Oh, it turned its head towards Rizek and said, man. When Nara was
Man?
Man, M-A-N.
Okay, so that's another word I can say.
Isn't Rizek a girl?
No.
No?
No.
Rizek is a guy.
You're Rizek.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. Damn it, I keep confusing you people.
What do you
Sorry.
mean? You people, us Fire Nation people. I see how it is.
Yeah, that's how it is, bitch.
Okay, do you need something?
Hurt.
Were you just saying hurt again?
Yes, it just said hurt again.
Okay.
Mingwa has noticed a pattern and will cautiously approach Rizek with the thing.
With what thing?
The creature.
Mingwa's holding the unnatural creature right now.
I'm petting
Can
it.
I notice the thing of, like, it might be commenting on the fact that I have a slight injury?
It is.
Or would this still be just be very confused about why I keep saying
Oh, it's... You're not exactly sure what's going on with this creature. If someone would like to make a insight check, you are welcome to do so.
I will roll deduction plus personal skill.
Sure.
I think it's a 5.
Would I roll intuition or animal control for this?
Intuition.
Okay.
Yeah. Rizik, you get nothing. You are so confused as to why this thing is being held up by your goat gorilla and why it is trying to need the air. Nara,
Izzy,
yes.
principle of mastery for feeling energy and heat around this, and that other type of firebending I learned.
So
So that's a set.
yep. It still is the same range, but I'll give this to you because of your background. So there was one lesser known method of firebending you probably studied on one of the islands, where people trained by one person would make fire and then pass it to the next person. And it would be like a training of keeping a single flame alive that you did not necessarily generate. Passing the energy from one person to another. You get the feeling that this is kind of like that.
Okay. That at least makes some degree of sense.
And Nara... same-ish. Kind of... you get that, like, this thing is clearly, making you feel better as, it's, needing you. Gain another HP.
Cool. I like it. Can we keep it? What's your name?
Mingwa suddenly startles at something that he's seen.
What's wrong?
Well, just kind of jerks his chin in the direction that the hog monkey had been in.
You are on top of that map tonight.
I'm staring right at it!
Yeah,
No! My friend!
Yeah, the hog monkey is on the ground as you would expect a corpse to be.
Well, Did it move? I suppose it probably exchanged energy from the hog monkey corpse to there. How long has it been doing this, and what else was around when it was happening? You was just immediately looking for, did anyone's injuries worsen as this is occurring, Izzy?
I mean, everybody can tell you that they're pretty much feeling exactly the way they were, if not better.
I'm gonna go downstairs and look to see if any of the animals look like maybe they do not look as good. Because I'm concerned about this thing.
Do you have animal control?
No. Like I said, I'm just using, again, deduction to see does anything look wrong?
Please roll it. It's a 6.
Mm-hmm.
All the animals are freaked the hell out, but none of them look injured. Like, you can also tell they're trying to get towards the back of the ship as far as they can in their cages.
You realize there's a far worse option here, guys.
I realize that there is also a far worse option, but that was the first one that my mind went to.
I don't understand what you're thinking of.
I mean, Nick, you didn't share what you know about the energy transfer, right?
No, Yor would have said that out loud as he was puzzling it.
I'm going above deck.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Oh boy, I'm losing power.
Okay.
Yeah, no, let's start looking further up.
Everybody appears to be going about their business.
Oh. What?
Everybody appears to be going about their business.
No problems?
No hurt, no pain, no...
I mean, a couple of people have some minor burns and are putting out a couple of the like fires that managed to land on the deck of the ship, but otherwise they seem to be okay.
Right.
Where is this energy coming from? At the very least, I suppose that is good that it's coming from. Just gonna go back down. Mengwa, you've been holding the creature. Has it been changing at all as it does this?
Mingwa just sort of makes a confused and upset face. Probably thinking of earlier where it seemed to be dead and then it wasn't.
Yeah. If you want, you can roll untrained power, untrained quality, because you have nothing to give you this information.
I'm assuming that's...
Oh, that's for Mingwa.
Yeah.
I am Jon Snow.
You are, in fact, Jon Snow. As, monkey.
Yep.
I will accept that roll, even though it was strength and close combat you rolled.
I forgot to switch over it, but who cares? It's still within the bounds of what's possible.
Yeah, no, seems okay. Like, nothing really weird.
I mean, nothing exceptionally weird beyond what it already is.
Everything's normal.
Nothing weird. Very
Everything
large
is
air quotes.
Fine.
For what you've already seen this thing do.
Mingwa is going to cautiously move so that the creature is within, touching distance of Rizek and or Hotaru, though.
Is going to attempt to reach out, pause, and try kneading Rizek. Sean, do you allow this?
Sure.
Izzy.
Very uncomfortably, sure.
Can I, using said technique from backstory, see if I can feel what it's doing?
Sure.
Darn it. That's a hard note.
That's a hard
The dice
note.
are in a mood.
The dice are, in fact, in a mood. Rizek, regain an HP.
Okay.
It's going to, now turn its head to Hotaru, who is by far the most injured person in its immediate vicinity, and attempt to reach out to you.
I'll approach it cautiously.
Its head is once again going to accordion out a little bit, and it's going to touch you with its snout. It appears it has more range with its head and neck than it does with its paws.
It's so weird.
And it's just kind of nuzzle you in the crook of your neck. You can heal 2 HP.
I'll admit, I am rapidly in the, this feels like trying to figure it out as a dead end.
What are we doing with the zombie monkey?
Well, the zombie monkey is a corpse now.
Is the zombie monkey remaining a corpse, or...
That's an excellent question that nobody seems to have an answer for.
It is currently a corpse on top of a box, yes.
Nara, can your friends tell whether or not the spirit has moved on?
I asked.
Did you?
I did.
Oh, you did.
My friends sometimes are ADD and don't pay attention to me all the time.
But we don't
It
know
hurts my
people
feelings.
like
I have rejection dysphoria, or rejection sensitive dysphoria. What's that thing?
Mm-hmm. Say we have absolutely no friends who ever do things like that. Right?
Yes.
Mingwell's just looking between Yara and Han, like, what now?
It seems to be dead.
Well, if it's dead and actually dead, I say we send its body off. Is there an actual right for how you send bodies off like this? Because I feel like the correct answer, at least as far as the Fire Nation is concerned, is burn it.
For Fire Nation, definitely.
There was again.
Probably shouldn't be setting fires on a ship.
Mm-hmm. No, but we should get rid of the corpse either way, and I suppose throw it into the ocean also probably works. I'm going to go for Han. Do you have any opinions about what to do?
I don't even know. This is just bizarre.
Let's ruin Izzy's puzzle by throwing it in the ocean.
Poor Dan. He got called Dad first episode, and now everyone's just like, congrats, you're an authority figure.
Yep. Well, he's also... Isn't he also the oldest or the second oldest party member?
Yes, that too.
Definitely up there.
Yep. I mean, I think what is going to actually happen here is Yura's going to go tell the captain that as a result of this, there are some animal corpses, at least one of which we feel probably should be...
You should quarantine that shit.
I mean, there's gotta be someone on the ship who is like at least somewhat versed in animal caretaking.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with this is the captain's problem because it's his ship.
It most definitely is, and he's going to be very pissed off.
Wait, why is he very pissed off over the dead animal?
Because the Fire Nation killed some of their precious cargo. This is unacceptable.
And how does the captain react to what Ming Ma is holding?
Oh, wait, I thought only Yura was going upstairs. Are you all going?
I'm going just up to tell him about this.
I asked because I thought that he had been brought down already.
Are you bringing him down, or are you just telling him up top? Otherwise, he's staying on the wheel, the helm.
I'm going to go up and say, look, what do you want us to do about this? We can bring the body up and throw it overboard or whatever the proper thing you do at sea is with this.
I mean, you normally give him a sailor's funeral.
You're going to have to specify further.
Well, same as it is in the water tribe. All life comes from the water, so return it to the water.
Okay.
Good enough. One moment. I just missed a call from the intercom. Let me go make sure my roommate knows his dinner's probably downstairs.
All right, so the question remains,
intercoms.
Are you guys bringing the captain down to look at anything?
Like, what would we bring him down to look at, other than the body horror creature we brought upstairs?
Yeah, the body horror creature.
Have we brought that upstairs yet?
No, you guys are still in the cargo level. No one's moved on the
Oh, I
map.
thought someone said that they were bringing it with them.
No, I'm saying the zombie's going back to the ocean.
Okay, I'm going to just say the zombie is brought upstairs by one of you, or are you waiting for deckhands to come down? And are you going to hide the creature that you have found?
I'm strong, but you're gonna have to do some convincing if you want me to help move the hog monkey.
Yeah, I'm not touching it.
I feel like we're going to need the deckhands to do that then.
Okay, are you moving is Mingwa and the creature moving somewhere else? as the deckhands come down, or are they all just going to be you guys staying in plain view?
I'm sticking by Han.
Han, are you staying there?
Yeah, I don't have any reason to hide, so...
All the deckhands are going to come down to pick... Or, I'm going to say 6 of the deckhands are going to come down to pick up the hog monkey and start carrying it up. And as soon as they get on the level and look at you guys, they see that thing and are immediately like, what is that thing? Where did you find that?
An excellent question. It was in your cargo hold.
What? They're all looking at each other. One of them is immediately going to run up and tell the captain. And, yeah, he's going to come down and also be completely bewildered.
Yeah, Mingwa has kind of shuffled the creature enough to be able to, like, point downstairs and towards the front of the ship, like, I found it there.
Roll me banter plus... God. You actually have to make communication checks, and I love it. Yeah. Banter and untrained. Oh my god, the dice are in a mood! Wow!
Yeah, the dice don't like us.
Just...
No.
Wow!
It's funny.
It's terrible!
Yeah, no, this is why nothing is happening.
Okay, meanwhile, that failed. If you want to roll strength and banter, I will allow you to literally pick someone up and go downstairs. Otherwise, they're just going to grab the hog monkey and give you guys a wide berth with that creature and just be like, where did you... So you said it was just wandering around on the ship?
Yeah, I'm going to like try and like grab...
And Mingwa saying... I walked in, I saw them after they already found it.
Yeah, I'm just gonna try and, like, grab someone by the arm and, like, drag them with me.
They get to make a save. Okay!
I mean, like, this is the banter for, like, come, I can show you where I found the thing.
Yeah. Okay, they get to make a save against your strength. They fail, so where are you taking them?
Downstairs to, like, point at the blood splatter, and then at the room where I found the thing, and then at the crate specifically.
Okay. Yeah, everybody is allowed to make a full investigation in this area.
Am I allowed to re-roll this?
Yes. Second floor, you are allowed to re-roll this.
Sure. Let's see if second verse is better than the first.
What are we being shown on the second floor again?
Mingwa is pointing where she found this creature, by this crate in the front area, by the blood splatter, where it was dragged.
I'm going to assume we're still in green, Izzy. I haven't been paying attention to the tracker because it's not on screen.
Yeah. I probably should have been moving this a little bit more. Yeah, I will say you guys are about to hit yellow.
Well, then I might as well roll, even if I have anything. Well, I still have a D.
I'm 6 this time. That is better.
A 6.
Actually, while they're investigating that, can I investigate the random boxes and other tech that you here?
On the floor you're in? Sure.
Yeah.
Sure.
Actually, Izzy, what is the threshold for just regular success again? Is that +1 or +2? Or is that 7 or 8?
8 is a complete success. 7 is succeeds but with a minor twist.
You know what I think I'm gonna do? I'm gonna say I remember something weird from where the when the Fire Nation soldiers were here, that the box was shuffled around, and spend one of my missed past session bonuses to completely succeed that.
Okay. Normally you have to declare that ahead of time, but I will allow it. You're in the second level with Corvus.
Yep.
What I will tell you is, again, you see like the blood splatter from where the hog monkey was dragged around. You also see a bunch of eggshells next to this box.
Next to which box?
This one. I'll shift click for you.
Oh, thank you.
Where Captain Corvus is, he's also looking around.
Zero's down there looking with us. Like, well, I guess that whatever this is hatched, get from here, Captain. And does your manifest say what was in this box?
I mean, he's gonna like pry it open, and there's gonna be food and stuff in there. He's like, all the eggs we had were down below on the bottom deck.
All right, then who was this supposed to be delivered to? Because they're the ones who have to ask.
Had a buyer lined up for a bunch of exotic animals in Ba Sing Se. Found a guy, he said he had found a couple of dragon eggs, and we figured the buyer in Ba Sing Se would want something that exotic and rare to raise.
All right, and this box came from the guy who supposedly had dragon eggs?
Yeah. At least, as far as I know. Most of the boxes look the same. But yeah, you're looking in there, and the food and stuff in this box in particular, you'd know this, Nick. This would be the kind of stuff that you would probably feed like a infant dragon.
Okay.
It's like more dried meat rations and stuff.
Well, Yura is not going to mumble under her breath about the benefits of actually having logistics chains, because she's too much of a professional to do that, but she's certainly thinking it very loudly.
In the meantime, where's it? Holy crap, these dice. Oh, that's right. You have Principle of Gearhead. So, Sean.
Yeah, I figured I would use that and be like, look, I'm not trusting myself to get below a 5 on 3d10, or above a 5. Or at least not trusting for that to happen more than once.
Well, that is the second hero point of the night. Sean, for that, these gears are small, precisely made. These are the kinds of things that you would expect to see in your tank train, almost. Like, these are, like, precision crafted from, like, a industrial lab within the Fire Nation.
They're very precise, they're very high quality.
Very precise, very high quality. This is the kind of thing that would almost need to have, like, a jeweled movement to it. Like, everything has to work just right. Even the slightest deviation. Like, you're pulling out, like, your freaking, oh gosh, I can't remember what the name of that thing is. The little device with the clamps on the side that you can measure the diameter of something.
Calipers?
Yes, that. You pull out, like, a little set of calipers and are, like, everything to within 1/100th of a centimeter. To a millimeter. Yeah, that.
So this is definitely being made for something important and something, but like would not be able to find from any other boxes nearby or from anything in particular that's in this box other than gears. What with it?
Yeah, I mean,
like, could be a vehicle, could be something else, but like they are very much going for like very low tolerance for
yeah,
very low air tolerance.
Yeah. Also, just from handling it a bit, you're realizing it's not going to be something that's moving things heavy. This is something delicate.
Okay. So, well, very precise like the tank train, not like the tank train, which is somewhat designed to be able to,
Yes.
yeah, take a lot. So also then if it's very delicate, it might not be running at all times. Well, Okay. Yeah, I have no idea. Too many options.
Too many options. All right. Anybody else? Han, Hotaru, you guys have been quiet for a while.
Like I'm just kind of what I wanted to do won't work anymore, and I'm just kind of like looking around and just feeling kind of awkward in the situation.
What did you want to do?
Oh, you guys hadn't showed up. I would have been throwing all those cables overboard.
Cables.
Oh,
Yeah, that makes sense.
I could say before Rizik gets into them, you could throw some of them overboard.
Well, no, the whole thing with the pupper, the horrible pupper happened.
Oh, okay.
So
Suddenly very distracted.
I'm still petting him.
You're back to full HP.
Yay.
Yeah, would want to know who's the person that these are being ordered for.
The captain is going to look at you and just be like, look, I do have a buyer's confidence right now, but, and he's going to hold up a couple of fingers and just rub them together.
I'll look over to Han.
Captain, we stopped the Fire Nation from commandeering your vessel.
For
And
now.
repaired
They
the
may
hole in the hull.
They may give chase again.
You're offering your services until we hit landfall to make sure no other Fire Nation comes?
Well, seeing as if the ship sinks, we sink along with it, so let's go with yes.
Well, being a businessman, you understand that. I will give you the payment of the person's name once we hit landfall, then.
That seems like fair terms.
All right. I'm not going to drag this out anymore, guys. Do you want to do anything else on the ship? Otherwise, we can jump ahead a few days to when you are all healed up and have made landfall.
I mean, I think we need to decide to do what horrible monster thing. Are we just keeping it?
I mean, you do need to decide what you're doing with that, yes. Collectively, altogether.
Ming-Hua is being, like, very uncomfortable around the thing, but also being protective of it.
So are the dragon eggs to sell herself on boss, or is that a different person who wants exotic animals?
Only one of you has seen those dragon eggs.
All right, we weren't in the conversation.
Yeah, well...
That was just us.
Yeah. Year, if you tell them about the dragon eggs, but the only person who has actually laid eyes on them is Ming-Hua.
Yeah, eventually it's going to be like, alright, so... things your boss is buying, Han? Any questions about that? The dragons? Dragon eggs?
Look, I have no idea what to make of that. It's...
Also, quick reminder, his boss is in Omashu, not Bossing Say.
Yeah, there's plenty of cargo on this ship that wasn't Tom's.
Yeah, the animals are not
misunderstood there.
Yeah, the animals are not going to Omashu. They are going directly to Bossing Say.
I'll say, I probably can't think of anyone in Bossing Say off the top of my head who would have a need for dragon eggs, right? That seems like a thing I probably would not.
Yeah, no, this seems... owning a dragon is a spectacle. It is not good business. So this would not necessarily be in your wheelhouse.
Yeah, I mean, my boss makes eclectic purchases, but given this is going to Bossing Say, even... Also, dragons are usually more trouble than they're worth.
Well, dragons are also not doing so well, so, like, if he was going to be making the purchase for an air bison, purchase for a dragon, that odd.
True.
You're breaking up a lot. I lost all of that.
I was just wondering if the boss is deciding to buy other rare, almost extinct animals like an air bison, buying dragon eggs wouldn't be that unusual.
Mm-hmm.
So now the question comes, what do you guys want to do with this unnatural creature?
Well, Minghua seems attached to it. I have no reason to do anything about that part, so... This is not just the player punting, but in character, like...
I
Yeah.
have no idea what to think of this thing. Like,
Yeah. But what is it? It sure is a thing, all right.
Mm-hmm.
also admit a little bit out of character. The thing creeps me the hell out because of what you used as a source material.
Good. It should.
Mm-hmm.
The captain is going to say that he would like to keep the animal on board, because it probably is something that his buyer wanted or would want, even though it was not necessarily on the original source, especially because they found a broken egg, which they're assuming this thing came out of.
Mm-hmm.
We're assuming that the thing I'm petting came out of the egg?
Yep.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. That sounds like a better idea than any of our other ideas.
So, hearing silence, I'm going to assume that that means...
We don't know what to do, so let's move on.
yeah.
Yep.
Gonna go back to the world map. So after another, I'm gonna say 2-3 days, you guys have had a chance to make landfall.
Hooray.
At that point, Captain Corvus is gonna be true to his word for you, Dan, and he is going to tell you that the buyer for all the animals is a man named Indrik.
What is it?
Indra.
Indra. Okay. Hold on.
I just put it in chat for you.
Okay.
He wants to create a rare and exotic species exhibit up in Ba Sing Se where people with deep pockets can come and, see all the animals. He thinks it, would be a good way to turn a profit, but, he also just kind of, likes being surrounded by exotic things. And he would be up in Ba Sing Se somewhere. That said, all the other stuff on the ship, some of your boss's things are going to be loaded up and sent to Ba Sing Se. There, the few materials you had loaded up, and are either going to be put onto the tank train, or Captain Corvus, as from last week, can take it directly to Ba Sing Se, the larger materials. Your choice.
Do we get to the buyer for the ears was?
For the what?
Ears.
Oh,
we got the... I think we got the name, right?
you got the name, but you got the name for the guy who wants the animals. The gears and whatnot, he'll give you that one for free. He's actually saying that it's one of the city officials in charge of the policing and of some military activities in Ba Sing Se. And the name he's giving you is sure, General Gen. Gen.
Well, that's at least the start of someone to look into, potentially.
There you go. I'll also post that in here for you guys.
Mm-hmm.
And that's it. So Dan, how do you want more stuff to be loaded up onto the tank train, or do you want more stuff to be kept on the boat that they'll just deliver in Bossing, say, when one of your boss's representatives meets him there?
They probably just keep it. Keep it on the boat, probably.
Okay. And I'm going to say with that, you guys managed to get the tank train onto dry land. Thank goodness. Captain Corvus will give you, a two-handed salute, or a two-fingered salute. And your new little unnatural creature friend will just kind of cock its head at you guys, and as the ship is sailing away, it's going to kind of rear back and wave at you, and its neck is going to stretch out to 5 feet in length so it can see you from a distance.
Oh, I thought that we were outright bringing it with us.
You might have stepped away. The captain did say he would keep it for Bossing Say because it hatched from one of the eggs that the guy who wants to start a zoo is
Okay,
making.
yes, I missed that. I missed that while I was away. Cat, stop trying to eat my food.
If one of you wants to argue that it should come with you, you are more than welcome to do so.
No, I also missed that while I was dealing with a runaway child.
Ah, okay.
Well, Magma is not thrilled, but at the same time, these people are not being hostile towards the weird thing, so it's fine.
Mm-hmm.
Don't even like cream cheese. Go away.
Would anybody like to make the argument of taking it, or are you all okay with it giving you the ET farewell as it,
It's my friend. I want it to come with us.
No. That's me out of character. In character, I would have no opinion. Or I wouldn't say my opinion, at least.
I'm definitely gonna vote yes to take it with us. But if I'm outvoted, then I'm outvoted.
Nanny thinks that Nora is enough to look after.
Fair enough.
That is fair.
That's my goal this game. Bye, puppy.
Friend.
Bye.
Bye, friend.
Look, it's learning. Is it crying?
No, that's Wex.
Oh, okay.
I'm really I'm legitimately bothered by this creature out of game.
Mm-hmm.
Too much?
A little, that's maybe a little.
Okay. Well, you don't have to deal with it for a while.
I noticed how you phrased that. I'm going to ignore that for now.
Okay. So you guys are now on the map. You have a tank train, and you see Captain Corvus's vessel heading off towards the south end of the continent as it makes its journey around the landmass up towards the channels that can lead into Bossing Say. As a reminder, you guys have access, you should have access, to the world map to know where the locations are. So really where you guys want to go at this point is completely up to you.
Do we have any reason to change the plan from our original plan of go to Bossing Say?
I thought the plan was to go to Omashu, not Bossing Say.
Are we in? Let me double check which thing is which on the map.
Omashu is number 5.
Mashu is number 5.
Ba Sing Se is 40, 35, 30. It's that thing up there.
Well, that's very far away.
So as a reminder, Dan's boss is in Ba Sing Se.
The other.
Oh,
buyers
I'm
are
sorry.
also
Omashu. Oh my god. I can't even keep.
And the other buyers are in Ba Sing Se.
The buyers for the animals and for the precisely made gears are in Ba Sing Se, yes. That said, could everybody make me an awareness check once you hit landfall, as it is starting to get somewhat late in the evening?
We are healed, right?
Yes, you would be fully healed at this point.
Izzy, can I use my background die for this?
Yes, you may.
Can I?
And again, is deduction plus background dialogue for me, Izzy?
Yes.
That's actually a pretty solid roll for me.
Yeah, that's
Oh.
a 6.
We've had the first 2 decent rolls all game. My god, these...
Mm-hmm.
These dice, what do they do?
Yeah, oh my god, these dice.
Dice.
Okay, so... A couple
So I
of...
see a bunch of us are just happy to be back on land.
Yeah, a bunch of you are just happy to be back on land.
I'm very happy about this.
I'm surprised to have like you, where it was once a few.
What is that noise?
I don't know.
Oh, that was cool.
Might be things from background noise.
Yeah, sorry.
It is raining hard now.
I was like talking. It was odd.
Huh.
Sorry, I just had a huge thunderclap at my house. So, anyway, what you guys all notice, first off, south of you, where you guys were let off on one of those little inlet channels by the beach, you see what you can only describe as a gigantic fire emanating from a city to the south of you. Hotaru and Yira. In addition to that, you notice off on the ocean, turning back that way one last time to the west, you're noticing a couple of little orange dots. Kind of spread out, but you're noticing them getting slightly bigger. Not quite at the horizon line, but like you do, and you would recognize those as being Fire Nation ships.
Well, there goes the idea of staying in town tonight. I say we head off to Amachu as soon as we're ready, and as soon as we resupply the tank train.
And just to be clear about that, it looks like, I'll just mark these off on the map for now. Little orange dots. It looks like they're all heading east. You see, they're just kind of... Obviously, the ones farther north are farther away, but like they're just these dots that are just kind of making their way. You wouldn't be able to see that one. Making their way towards the Earth Kingdom. And you can even see like the outline of Whaletail Island where it looks like a few of them are.
Do you know any of the Earth Kingdom military in this area to warn them about what's coming before we leave? Did we lose Dan?
Yes.
Read that.
I was going to ask Khan if he knows anyone in the Earth Kingdom military to warn about what's coming.
I mean, not directly. My boss probably does and could get a message through somewhat efficient channels, but that would be it.
Well, then I suppose we have to assume that their scouts can also see what's on the horizon.
Mm-hmm.
To Amashu to at least get there ahead of them.
Yeah, that's probably the best we can do. Namashi is pretty well fortified.
It's arguably the best stronghold in the entire Earth Kingdom.
Mm-hmm.
Always will be.
It always will be. All right, so yeah, you guys have control. You can move yourselves up to 5 if you wish.
I feel like otherwise restock on tasty food.
I mean, there are a couple of smaller villages along the way if you do not want to stop at number 25.
I will say, BB and Mingwa both eat a lot.
Yeah. Like, there will always be, like, small pockets of village everywhere throughout the Earth Kingdom. Either if it's, like, a farmland with a family there, or if it's actually a village proper that is just not represented on the map, because not everything is, in fact, on this map. This is just most things. Food and supplies, okay. Do you want to go to 25, or do you want to go to another smaller place?
Is there a reason for us to go to 25, Izzy?
It has a big bonfire coming out of it. That is all you
I
know.
like fire! To the fire!
I would strongly recommend staying away from the fire.
Yeah, that feels like a bad idea.
But let's go do s'mores and we can have chocolate and graham crackers.
That's not the type of fire this is.
That's every fire! Every fire I've been to.
I'd like to stay away from that. What is our plan? We just got to get to safety, right?
Are we riding in the tank still?
You totally would be in the tank.
Okay.
Yep. And no, you know, yeah, get to safety, figure out what can be done after that.
Okay. Okay. So you guys are going to end up in I'm going to say you're heading north, easternly, kind of like hugging the coast until you find a village that is not the one that currently has a big fire. Yes?
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Let's see. Is this the one? Sure, this works for me. So, you guys find a farming village. After traveling for a couple of hours and, you eventually make a stop. And I'm assuming you might have traveled through the night. And, you see a village that has what appears to be like an open market deal kind of going on.
Okay.
So, if you all want to drag yourselves onto the map.
This map is super pixelated to me. I also... Oh, there it is. Now it loaded in. I also recognize this map.
Do you?
I use this map a lot. Goose and coffee.
Sorry, give it a second. It was pixelated for me at first. I'm like, I don't remember it being this pixelated, and then it all came into focus.
Yeah, it took a little bit to load in. Looks good now.
Yeah, so we're just going to say there's a couple of food stalls all over the place. Still pixelated?
It took a while.
Give it like a minute, Sean. Sorry. I don't know if this is a safe assumption, but should I assume that you guys left the tank train outside of the village, or are you rolling up in it?
No, we're leaving it outside the fucking village.
Who are we leaving behind watching it then?
In theory, you can just leave it parked.
I think we have learned how much of a bad idea that is.
Izzy just wants us to leave it unattended so he can take it from us.
Yep, agreed.
Whether that involves other people or it trundling around on its own again.
Trundle, trundle.
Hmm. It's true. There is a die representing it, so it cannot permanently go away.
Yes, I can't.
I feel like park it on the outskirts makes sense.
Yeah. If you want,
Like-
I will allow you to have BB watch it.
Seems reasonable. Not like the series has a history of, Sky Bison getting captured.
Not at all. Clearly. Did your mic just completely die, Sean?
It sounds like yes. Rather, it doesn't sound like anything, so I assume yes.
Yeah. Okay.
Is this intelligible at all, or is this cutting out?
Yeah, now we can hear you.
Now we can hear
Yeah,
you.
now we can hear you.
Okay, we'll see how long this lasts before it breaks up.
You all so small.
You could fix that.
I'm trying.
We're missing a couple of people still.
You guys have to drag yourselves.
Hold on. I need to get to the right part of the map here.
Am I on the map?
Does not appear that you are.
I'm so small.
Teeny tiny.
Got it. I'm a tiny.
Oh my god!
I'm enormous.
Oh no! They
and
grow
Nara-
up so fast.
And Nara grew 5
Are you
sizes.
proud of me for growing up and hitting puberty really fast?
Yeah, as we're heading towards town, Mingwell just grabs Nara again, and you're back on the shoulders.
We're not ready.
Yay! I'm tall now.
It's too soon for the time skip arc.
I'm so tall. What's that? What's that? What's that?
What's what?
I'm
These.
just pointing at everything and asking what it is.
Yeah, no, it's people explaining, like their food. This is clearly like a farmer's market kind of shindig.
Are you hungry? Well, let's go get some food.
Yeah, I am a little hungry. Sure, help me.
Yay! How long is your hair, Mingwell?
Long enough that you can get a good handhold.
Can I braid it?
No.
Not really. It's probably
Darn it.
like 3 inches at the very thickest, and most of it's quite a bit shorter.
Darn it. Can I put flowers in your hair when I'm allowed to get down and find flowers?
Yes, you may.
Hells yes. What kind of food is around?
Mostly produce. You got a lot of people who are making like grains and bread and whatnot, but you also have plenty of fruit options.
Fruit!
You got some lettuce,
Sounds like
carrots,
Time to try it.
I do not want lettuce!
potatoes.
No cabbage!
Can we have
Taters.
a trade or buy with?
I mean, if you had money, yeah.
Or is this we all pointedly look at Han when money comes up?
Hello, walking wallet. We are hungry.
I go, Daddy! Food!
I swear to God. Fine.
Han, roll me business acumen and coins, please.
You'll be happy about this by the end of game. We promise.
Yeah, who knows? Maybe if I get enough food in me, I'll take a nap, and then you won't have to deal with me.
Yeah.
7.
Yeah, you succeed.
Yay!
This was not
Snack
challenging.
time!
Is the minor twist small children yet nagging at me?
The minor twist is Nara is attached to you, and yeah, there are going to be a couple of people who are like after seeing your finely dressed clothes and how much coin you're just clearly throwing at them, because you don't think you did, but they think you just overpaid like crazy for what you just bought. They're going to be like, please, sir, some coins for the little ones.
I'm not Kristoff, so sure.
The curse of playing a character who has a conscience.
Right. I'm playing a person with money who doesn't have greed as a negative trait.
Okay.
And also not really a finite amount of money because superhero game.
Yeah.
Yeah. How much
Yeah,
money
you're
do you
paying-
have? A sufficient quantity.
You're paying for all of us.
He has as much money as is role playing appropriate.
Yeah.
Yes.
Which,
So
Oh boy.
Like-
yeah, I think you're paying for all of us because none of the rest of us has that labeled money. So therefore, the rest of us are broke.
Yeah, that's true.
I mean, you could assume you have some coins, but 3 of you have Fire Nation coin currency.
I definitely have no money, Izzy.
You definitely have
Yeah.
no money.
One
I
of the
have a
3
stinky
definitely
doggy.
has no money.
Hi, stinky
I-
doggy.
Probably have a good amount, but yeah, it's Fire Nation current. Actually, that's a thing I would have done at the city. Do some
exchange?
level of exchanging money.
While you were still in Whaletail Island, that's fair. That's fine. We can just say you did
Yeah.
that.
Yeah, I would not have thought that in advance. The more likely thing would be that I might have overstocked on spare parts.
That
oh,
actually makes sense.
oh, you definitely did. Hands down. That entire third thing in the tank train with the weird workbench chair thing totally has way too many parts in it.
Mhm.
Also, as you guys are collecting food and supplies, you're hearing a bit of a commotion down here.
No.
I'll go investigate.
Yeah,
I'm busy stuffing my face.
Mingwa starts wandering that way.
Yeah, no, you just hear these 3 guys, like, grumbling, and you hear them swearing. They're like, "We told you never to show your face again in our village! Everything that's gone wrong with the world is because of you, you nightmare!" And they're just kind of like, they're kicking a guy who's down on the ground, kind of huddled over.
Yeah, I'm gonna go right up behind them and just sort of tap one on the shoulder.
The big burly guy is going to turn around and just be like, "What the heck?" And back up slightly.
Yeah, give me a sec, I'm rolling a thing.
Do you have imposing?
Roll belch. Right in his face.
I think that's what I end up doing with that roll.
Yeah,
I try to glare and instead just burp.
Yeah, no, you're just getting an eyebrow looked at you, and as the guy who's like turning around, like, the person on the ground is wearing...
I heard a storm warning start there.
Yep, that's me. Sorry.
Surprised I'm not getting one of them.
I mean, my area can flood. You're in the city.
Big area can flood.
The city can very much flood. It's very bad if the city floods.
It
Yeah,
stops the subway, and then you can't go places.
they have pumps for that stuff. My area doesn't have it. I just my house slowly sinks deeper into the swamp that I exist in. Anyway, so after Minghua's belch, this guy kind of like turns back around and gives the person on the ground another big kick. Seems to be a middle-aged man with scraggly hair, kind of a full beard that's, grown wild after months, if not years, of being untrimmed and unkempt. Wearing what looks like some kind of brown burlap sack with a belt around it as some clothing, with no sandals on his feet.
Yeah, I'm gonna be tapping this guy on the shoulder again.
Yeah, he's going to turn around, look at you, and he's going to burp at you. Oh, no! Okay.
Just tap tap, cold clock.
Oh, that's one way to solve a problem.
You popped him real good.
Nara's still on my shoulders, by the way.
Oh, I am? Okay. Hello.
Oh yeah, you are.
Bonk. I don't even think I need...
I go,
Just done.
wow!
Oh my-
Good job!
9 damage to a D4 minion. Good God. KO'd.
Are they
Done.
alive?
He's KO'd. He's not dead, unless you actually intended to kill him. He's just out cold.
Yeah, but I still definitely went full-on cartoon physics on him.
Oh yeah, no, I'll say this tree, like, knocked over slightly. These two guys are gonna look at you, and then just kind of beat it, and as they run off, they're gonna kick this guy. And he's just gonna be like, thank you. I'm sorry to be so much of a trouble, I just haven't been able to get any of the towns for food.
Thank you, Sean.
Oh, what did Sean say? Weird.
Off topic.
Mm-hmm.
KO!
Figures that was my first good roll of the night.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna go up and help him to his feet.
Thank you.
You all right?
I'll be okay. I've had worse. Most villages around...
See it, it won't happen.
Most villages around here don't like me, so they try to get rid of me as soon as possible.
Is there anything about him, looking at him, why it would be obvious they try to get rid of him?
He's coated in layers of dirt and dust. His clothing, again, is a makeshift burlap sack with holes cut in it for his, arms and legs. And again, he also, like, reeks to holy hell. Like, he hasn't had a bath in forever.
Izzy, can I just do a roleplay thing with very little consequences?
Sure.
I'm gonna earthbend the dirt off him.
Okay. Oh, he's gonna look at himself and say, thank you.
No problem. You look like you could use it. No offense.
I wish I could still do that.
Earthbend? Are you a bender?
I was. At least I think I am. I don't know anything anymore.
What do you mean was? You can't lose bending.
I know. I'm not even sure if I ever actually had it, though.
Okay, I'm a little confused. Let me start again. Hi, my name's Hotaru. Who are you?
Oh. Hi. Very nice to meet you, Hotaru. My name is Wei Jin. And,
Leaving. I'm leaving. Not doing the Great Divide, Izzy. I'm leaving.
Well, I think I recognize that icon somehow.
I don't. What's going on? What?
Izzy just keeps messing with Wex.
How am I messing with Wex? This is a canonical character that would be alive in this time period.
Stop what I just said.
That does not mean you're not messing with Wex.
I mean, if it's the character I'm thinking of where he said Great Divide, and therefore the episode I'm thinking of, it is the worst episode in the series, basically.
Yes.
Literally the worst one.
I don't disagree.
Even the show acknowledges how bad it is.
Did Dan just leave Roll20 because he doesn't want to deal with this?
What are you talking about? I'm in Roll20.
Your icon disappeared and then reappeared.
Would anyone blame him?
Well, like not your character icon on the map, but your character down below where it says Game Master Graveless Hotaru.
Yeah, where it shows who's there. You disappeared for me as well.
I can see mine.
Yeah, no, you reappeared as you started talking, and I'm like, what the heck?
We were like, no, Dan is also seen through this bullshit and wants nothing to do with it.
I like to believe Dan was with me in solidarity there.
He's gonna just be like, yeah, hello, my name is Wei Jin. And, most people around here, they don't like me very much because of what they said I did. And if you believe it, I don't actually have any memory of what they said I did.
What did you do?
They claim that I'm the reason that the spirits abandoned us and the Fire Nation attacked.
Pretty
What?
serious claim.
The spirits haven't abandoned us.
What do you mean, little miss?
Aren't they still here?
I mean, I'm sure some of them are here, but... I guess people's prayers have gone unanswered for so long, they no longer think the spirits are benevolent towards them. I guess they're indifferent towards us. Which, in many ways, is worse. Being ignored versus being oppressed. He just kind of like looks down at the ground at his, bare feet and just kind of like shakes his head. Very crestfallen.
Mm-hmm. Makes sense.
But yeah, he'll just explain that he recently got out of prison, or jail, under detention from one of the one of the Earth Kingdom strongholds was holding him captive for a crime that he doesn't remember committing.
Damn it, Dai Li.
And he's going to say, like, it wouldn't be so bad, but my own brother hates me as a result of everything that's happened. He testified against me.
Does he live in this village?
At one time, yeah. We called Ganjin Village our home. Now none of them want to even look at me. And my brother has... found a new occupation. Traveling the entire continent with some people who are trying to right my wrongs. He's just gonna get silent.
Mm-hmm.
Like, do you have any food I could have? I'm really hungry. It's been forever since I've had a decent meal.
Ingwell just stuffs the last of the fruit he was eating into his mouth.
I imagine that I had, like, a fruit in each hand, so I'll hand him one.
Thank you, you're very generous. Chewing open mouth, shoving the 2 pieces of fruit you had given him also into his mouth as though he hadn't eaten in months. He's going to hang around for a bit, look hopeful at you guys to see if you're going to give him any more food.
I'm going to give him some. Basically, some that he could actually, that is like, go, things he could take on the road or are, like, efficient in some way.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
Mingwell just kind of jerks a thumb behind him back at the market.
Mm-hmm.
Roll me a banter check, because I'm not actually sure what you're trying to...
I'm not inviting him with us. I'm just I'm trying to communicate to the rest of the party, hey, let's ditch this.
Yeah.
Yep.
I'm going with you, so.
Okay.
Back to the market.
Okay. Okay. You kind of get that across. I'm just going to say because people are now used to you. So you're getting a
Yeah.
bonus. But dear
Communicate
God...
with the party not that hard.
Yeah, dear God, the dice. Well, it is when you're the only animal in the party.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, so he's just going to kind of like set off on a trail after you've given him some food and just like start walking.
I gotta say afterwards, should we do anything else for him? He seems so sad.
I'm not sure there's that much else we can do if all the people in his life have abandoned him like this. Pick up some traveling boots or similar is the best that comes to mind. Advise him to move to a different area, but that's difficult for a lot of people.
Is he leaving the area, or is he just kind of wandering around?
I mean, he's leaving the farmer's market area, but like he's not getting very far.
Okay, so he's not like leaving the town.
I mean, he was just had the crap kicked out of him, so like he's not moving fast. And yeah, he's kind of staying in town.
Well, I mean, we could offer him a lift to Omashu.
We should have given him the body killer on their way together.
Can you say that again?
Oh, if we had brought the Nina with us, we could have just given her to him. Of the okay, let's just have them both leave.
Now you have a
Have to deal with this again.
Friend.
You have a friend now,
Friend.
and you have someone who can heal you.
Friend. Hurt.
Nothing bad could possibly happen with a plan like that.
Yep, never.
I'll be honest. There was at no point where that had actually crossed my mind that you guys would do that.
Well, none of us wanted to bring that with us.
Mm-hmm.
Fair.
We don't want the monstrous thing of why did you do this?
We were just here for a good time.
So yeah. Good times. Those aren't allowed. This is war.
What is it good for? But I suppose enjoy the night market is what do next.
Fair. Okay. Just enjoying the market, talking to people.
Yeah, talking to people, seeing how life in the Earth Kingdom is for all of them.
Mingwa is sticking by Han because it's important to have family bonding time.
Yay!
I'm basically looking at every like bit of like art or craft material in town and like salivating over it, wishing I could buy it.
If I notice this, I'm going to buy what I can for you of that.
Oh, if I notice that, I'll pick out like my favorite thing.
Yep.
Okay, so I'm gonna go get the tracker. We're gonna do this one at a time.
Sound good.
Why is it always so small?
You only have yourself to blame for that, Izzy.
I know. I don't have to like it.
I'm not saying you have to like it. I'm saying you have to accept responsibility.
I accept nothing. This house has now become a tracker. Congratulations. Hold on, let me go grab your guys' tokens.
Are we in combat?
No, this is just so I can resolve what you guys want to do one at a time.
He's keeping track of who's done things.
Yeah.
Who's done the stuff?
Who has done things and whatnots and hoo-has?
Not hoo-has.
Only the greatest of hoo-has.
Not
Just saying,
Artemis.
Nara does understand hoo-has now. You're explaining them to her.
True.
It's true.
Yep.
Okay. So, who wants to go first? You all just
All
said
right,
you wanted to do
Hotaru, which tools are you looking at most?
I'm not looking at tools. I'm looking at like crafted stuff.
Oh,
Art
you're looking at like
supplies.
things people have made.
Yeah.
Yep. All right. Yeah. No, just the which ones would I have found you looking at first?
I mean, probably like some Earth Kingdom like clothing with like Earth Kingdom like stitched patterns on it.
Mm-hmm.
Something like kind of like parka like.
Yeah, just like, do you like those?
Yeah, I saw some of these designs in a book a long time ago. I always thought they were beautiful, but not really super good at stitching, so I wasn't really able to make anything like that. And well, my dad wouldn't have let me anyways. But oh, it's so beautiful in person, Miss you or whoever the craft person is. You do such beautiful work.
Oh, thank you, dearie. I try. It's something to help me pass the time. And, yeah, the nice old lady there, she's actually going to start going into detail about how exactly she does the stitching.
I will listen intently.
Yeah, she's going to say that, like, she actually blends a couple of different sewing techniques. She does part of it as a cross stitch, and then she loops in a crochet towards the end, and that's where it gets its aesthetic appeal.
I am fascinated.
Yeah, and she's gonna just be like, if you want, I think I have one that's just your size. And she's gonna like go, and she's got these shaky, kind of knotted hands, workers' hands, as she's just kind of digging through a pile, and she'll pull one out that very close to your size. Not a perfect fit, but could be altered to look very nice on you, Hotaru.
Can I try it on?
Oh, of course.
I try it on.
Yeah, it needs to be taken in, and the skirt part is a little bit long, but fits pretty well.
I love it. I look at it fondly. And I look at you here. I'm like, could I?
How much is it?
Just
straight to the crafter.
Yeah, she's just gonna be like, it's only 8 silver.
Done.
Thank you, Yura.
Right.
And then I look at it, and then I like smile and kind of hug it a little, and then I think for a second, like, excuse me, miss, can I ask you a question?
Of course.
There was a man we ran into who some large men were beating up in the village. His name was Jin Wei.
Wei Jin?
Wei Jin? Sorry, I couldn't remember which one was which.
She spits on the ground.
Who is he exactly? Why does everyone seem to hate him so much?
20 years ago, he, in a fit of jealous rage, he attacked his brother, interrupting the redemption ritual which we do from one village to another. And as a result, the spirits have abandoned us, allowing the Fire Nation to attack. It's all his fault.
What's this ritual exactly?
She's going to explain about it's a week-long festival where on the far east end of the continent there is a sibling village, and someone from their two village is expected to take this sacred orb, said to have been blessed by the spirits, and run it through all of the villages between the east and the west, and they're only allowed to travel as the sun rises and sets. much symbolizing the passage of time and the blessing that, all the spirits that are active during the day will give blessings upon them. And it's a symbol to remind the spirits that the people will always remember them and will always give thanks. It's a way of giving back to them. It's believed that the sacred orb energizes the spirits. And then they share those blessings with all the villages through good harvests and peace.
Do you still perform the ritual?
We can't. 20 years ago, that monster attacked his brother, stabbing him, and he stole the orb. We don't know where he put it. And even after all this time, he claims he has no knowledge of it.
I see. Well, thank you for telling me that story. It was enlightening. Thank you again for the clothes.
Well, you're most welcome, dearie. And she's going to look at you and say, it's obvious you wouldn't have heard this story. You're clearly from up north, but everyone down here knows what he did. He's not welcome anywhere. And with
I just nod and smile.
She's gonna turn back to her stall and, try to help other customers. Who wants to go next after Yira and Hotaru?
I can go next, I guess.
Sure.
Knock 'em.
Rizik, what do you want to do?
So, seeing as how interacting with people here, and this is this is the farming community and stuff like that?
Yes.
Okay, I'm going to try getting information on what would make their life better, and then see if I can start making something from spare parts for that, because very much wants to move out of the weapons development gig and start actually helping the people of this territory after doing so much Fire Nation weapon development that has been not great for them.
Okay. I mean, they're gonna be, kind of quizzical about you, realize you're some kind of a tinker. And, just say that, anything, if you had some kind of, crazy contraption to help with the harvest would be fantastic.
Okay, I will then go off and see how well I can do that.
Okay. For you... Oh, you already rolled, I'm
That
assuming.
is mediocre. I am apparently only good with
I mean, I have a suggestion for this, which is that Rizik does know one, but it eventually finds out that it requires metallurgy they don't have.
Yep,
For
I like that.
you could help them, but they can't maintain it.
Mm-hmm. So yeah, you I'm gonna say you build a very, if that's okay with you, Sean, as your major twist, if
Sure.
you want it. Okay. Yeah,
Sure.
You managed to those big ass harvesters that you see farmers nowadays using? They're you kind of make a more miniature version of that. It almost looks like a lawnmower, and as it runs over a crop, it the wheels will turn and gears will pop up and toss it into a big basket, and works pretty well. Gets the job done in a fraction of the time, but you're very quickly realizing that without proper maintenance, because some of the chaff of the wheat and whatnot will get stuck in the gears. You need to know how to go in, clean it out, and not lose fingers and whatnot. You know how to do it and can do it relatively quickly. The people here are not as technically inclined, and they also lack proper parts for when things get stuck and eventually break. But as of right now, this evening, when a couple of guys take it to, go and try out, you are like a hero to them. And they are going to offer to buy you a couple of rounds of drinks.
This can only end poorly, so sure.
Cool. We'll come back to you.
Oh boy.
Alright, who wants to go next? Minghua, Nara, Han, or are you all a group?
We're a group.
Okay.
Team family go.
Team family go. What do you guys...
We have the best family unit.
What are you guys up to?
I don't know. I really don't know.
Sometimes a family is a dad, a child, and a large. That's okay.
A large nanny.
A good family unit.
Exactly what I said. How dare you question me?
I mean, I think, at least at first, it starts with Minghua, like, dragging Han over to all the food stalls so that everything can be consumed by the two party black holes.
Yay!
Han...
Am I considered also a black hole?
Yeah, well, you're a child, so obviously.
I just eat constantly. God, I miss those days.
Han, I think you're losing more coin.
Oh, of course.
Lunchtime, we have to get provisions and, taste everything first.
Look, there's breakfast, second breakfast, 11sies.
Lunch. Afternoon snack.
Mm-hmm.
Hold on.
Oh,
Lunch, second lunch.
They've got quite an appetite, don't they?
There we go.
Did Han max a roll?
No, the
Yes.
off topic.
I was gonna say, the only 10 all session was this.
Snacks!
Look, we have priorities.
Yep.
Well, it's one of Maddie's favorite gifts.
What about 11sies? Lunch, afternoon tea, supper. He has to know about them, doesn't he? So Han, you're not the only one who is like packing or like buying a ton of food from a couple of these stalls. There appears to be another family who is packing a basket and getting a little bit of everything.
Is there a kid?
Yeah, there's a kid.
I run up to the other child. If I can wiggle off of Minghua.
Yeah, I'll let you down.
Yay! I go run up to the kid. Hi!
Hi!
My name's Nara. What's your name?
Hi, my name is... Yeah, thank you. My name...
I'm actually introducing people and asking
Now
names.
you have to deal with it, Izzy.
Yeah, shut up. Hi, my name is Kai.
Hi, Kai. We're new in town. What's fun to do?
Oh, geez, well, there's tons of fun stuff to do. There's the watering hole, we can climb trees, as long as it doesn't have anything to do with the fields, because, you gotta work.
I think me and my nanny would be great at the watering hole. That's my nanny, and I point at Minghua.
You have a goat gorilla as a nanny?
Yeah, they're the best.
Kai is going to wave at you, Minghua.
I wave back.
That's also my dad.
Oh.
Pointing at Han.
Hi, sir.
I not heard. Whatever.
What do you guys do in the fields?
Oh, well, I used to help my dad out on the farm, but he recently sold it.
To who?
To the Chang family.
The Chang
Damn it,
family?
Izzy.
You're asking me. You're making me dig for names. You're getting what you asked for.
I don't know what I'm doing.
To the Chang family. They're out of towners, but they seem kind of nice. But yeah, no. Dad said we're gonna head out east where everything's gonna be so much better.
What's out east?
You didn't hear the news?
No, what?
Oh, it's a big secret. I don't know if I'm allowed to tell people who aren't from town. Like we just found out.
I'm really good at keeping secrets, I promise.
Okay, come here. And he's gonna like cup his hands over your ear, and like the parents are completely like they've given a respectful nod to you, Han, and they're continuing going about their business, buying food and stuff. Like,
Okay.
This is amazing. So, my auntie contacted my dad not long ago. She sent a message, said that the Avatar was seen out east, and he's already mastered 3 of the 4 elements. We're gonna go and see him. Looks like he's looking for teachers to perfect a lot of his techniques.
So it's just Nara and Minghua, right?
Nara Minghua. Oh, you can hear this too. This child is speaking a little too loud, and while the parents aren't paying attention, I'm assuming you probably are.
So Han actually does perk up a bit at that. Really, where out east?
To the map.
It's secrets, Dad. You're not allowed to know.
Oh wait, how did you find out about that? Oh, are you one of those seers?
He just has really good hearing.
Do you have really good hearing, or are you a seer? Like Jin Wei.
Who's Jin Wei?
Oh, he was a seer who came to the village. Oh, you must have heard the story. And guess what you're going to hear the story of, Dan?
The Great Divide.
I'm trying to remember what story this was.
You're going to hear about the sacred orb and how
Oh, motherfucker. It took a sec. I couldn't remember why I recognized that name.
Are you now the Katara and I am Sokka?
Fuck.
Because we've heard the stories from those sources.
That is how this is.
So the question is, which side of the sacred orb story is this kid on?
So he's going to tell the story of Jin Wei. He was a powerful earthbender and, a seer of the village, and he was selected to carry the sacred orb from the far east end, where the Avatar is, like, right now. He's left us for so long, but now I guess he's finally made peace with the spirits that cynical Wei Jin interrupted. Or, destroyed our relationships with the spirits.
Out of game clarification, is the big fire that we saw south of us or further east?
South.
Okay.
It was on the map. It was 25. It was locating out of Chin Village.
Gotcha.
Did we get the name of the guy who is the village pariah?
Yeah, he said his name was Wei Jin.
Jin Wei is the seer, Wei Jin is the pariah.
Yes.
Okay. Well, that answers the few question.
But yeah, he is going to say that it's 29. Yeah, he's going to say that the Avatar was seen near Tuzin. Number 28 on your map.
How far out of our way is that?
That's like south of that's right south of the desert.
Yeah, but basically it's like 2.5. Like, as the crow flies, it's a bit over twice the distance, and it's mostly east instead of mostly north.
Yeah.
I feel like we have a bunch of characters that would immediately go, if the Avatar actually is here, we need to go speak to them, though.
Yeah.
I mean,
I just want to help prove Wei Jin's innocent.
But yeah. But, Kai is going to be explaining how, the honorable Jin Wei was, carrying the sacred orb, and, halfway through the journey, before all the spirits had been appeased with the redemption ritual, Wei Jin snuck out of a path, managed to bind his brother with earthbending, and then he stabbed him, and then stole the orb.
All right, then.
Sounds like a big move.
Mm-hmm. And how without the orb, the spirits will never be happy. That's why the Avatar was so important, because it's the bridge between our world and the spirit world. The Avatar is like a spirit walking among us. At least that's what Mommy says.
Really?
Really?
That's really cool. So, why do they think it's him?
Well, his own brother said it was him.
The Avatar has a brother?
No! No, Jin Wei said it was his brother that stabbed him. You mean, how do we know it's the Avatar?
Yeah.
Well, people have said that they've seen him bend earth and water. Who else could it be?
You said 3 elements.
Well, air, but like there's really no airbenders left, so I'm pretty sure that's a qualifier in itself.
True.
Actually, sorry, quick retcon. Water, earth, and fire. Looking over my notes.
Okay. That gets a weird look from Han. You sure those 3?
Yeah, he was going on about how he hasn't mastered all of them yet. But my aunt definitely said there were flames, which made her get scared because they thought it was Fire Nation at first. But then he also was able to, do these crazy tricks with water and then throw boulders. It was incredible. Which means he's back after how many years?
Mingwa is bored and has started grooming Han's hair.
Han, consider your hair groomed.
Okay.
Seems legit.
How old is this Avatar?
I don't know. I haven't seen him.
Well, what do the rumors say?
Well, they say he's, I don't know, a teenager? Well, maybe close to... They say he's a teenager. Maybe close to 50?
This is true about kids' perception of age.
I had to think about I had to think about how to word that for a minute.
It is very true. It is highly amusing.
Either of those ages makes sense to Han.
Neither of them good.
Oh, okay. So he's like.
Let's raise more red flags for you.
I guess we'll wait till the conversation with the kid is done, but Han is not going to be a fan of going to find this Avatar.
Actually,
I guess I'll just keep talking to him about random kid shit. I don't really know what else to talk about.
Yeah, he will talk to you at random kid. Eventually, his parents will pull him away and say, "Come on, Kai, dear, we have to get going."
It was great to meet you.
Yeah, so nice to meet you, Nara. Goodbye, Nara's nanny. Goodbye, Nara's father. Maybe I'll see you out east someday.
What? I go back to Minghua and I start excitedly retelling absolutely everything that just happened.
Yup.
Even though you were right here.
Yeah.
That's what kids do.
That's what
Yes,
kids do.
it is.
All right,
Back on the shoulders.
I will say you can all kind of reconvene at this point.
And I imagine it's Nara who spills the beans about the Avatar.
I mean, Han heard it.
I'm not convinced. This sounds like it might be a false rumor.
I mean, I just told you about it, so... Did I spill the beans, or did I not spill the beans? I don't know. That's up to interpretation, I think.
Wait, spill the beans on what?
I'm saying that if the rest of the party learns about the Avatar thing, it's probably going to be because of Nara.
Yeah, probably.
Okay.
I'm enjoying playing the Chaos Engine. It's great.
It was very fun for me to be in that role last game.
That'd be a big deal if the Avatar actually was back.
Yeah, that would be incredibly important.
Hey,
Yeah.
you're not here right now.
And I would wonder what he's doing there
They
instead
are
of
back.
We
instead of
reconvened, didn't we?
Did we?
What?
I thought we reconvened.
Yeah, I did say you guys
Yeah.
were reconvening.
I was going to
Oh,
reconvene.
I missed that part.
Are you spilling the beans, Nara?
Fuck it, yeah, I spill the beans, and I excitedly tell them about the child that I met and what we talked about.
You are being put back on the ground at this point, because as you're this excited talking, you're starting to kick me, and I'm just like, no, I'm done.
Okay,
Mhm.
that's fair. I start hanging off of Han, and I'm like grabbing his hand and kind of like leaning back and very excitedly like talking about what I learned.
If that is the Avatar, I'd wonder why exactly he was there rather than any of the other places he ought to be. Doing tricks.
But if he really is the Avatar and the Fire Nation finds that out, they're going to target wherever he is.
Maybe, but shouldn't the Avatar be an airbender?
I don't know how this works.
Is that common enough knowledge that he would have been an airbender?
Everyone would know the cycle.
Yeah,
right?
I would. Yeah, like I would.
Everybody knows the Avatar cycle, and
Yeah.
they know. You all would know that the last prominent Avatar was Avatar Roku, who died some 30 years ago.
Well, if
Well, then, Anthony, I have a question for you.
Sure.
Well,
Yeah, so we know it's an airbender.
no, but I'd say if he is a teenager, though, maybe the Avatar was killed as an airbender, and he could be come back as a waterbender now.
It's possible, but then why would they be up here when they're not fully trained? And on top of that, teenager or 50, or I mean, I guess teenager might make sense, but there's no way that the Avatar would be 50.
Wait, who told you this?
This
And
kid was going on about
Kai!
I giggled to myself. You don't interact with children a lot, do you, Mr. Han?
it. No, I can't say that I do in my line of work.
Kids don't know people's ages, Mr. Han.
Yeah!
For
You're
all
like
that-
100, right?
You could. I just kind of gesture at her and just like kind of nod my head with like a knowing smile.
Well, fair enough.
You could be somebody's grandpa. Sorry, Dan.
One decision has set the tone for so many
I know.
interactions, and I love it.
It's such a random split decision on my part. I'm just still going with it.
I know, it totally works.
It's perfect. I love it so much.
Wonderful.
I'm so sorry. Oh, God.
No apologies for this.
Oh,
No regrets.
I have regrets.
That's okay. You're outsourcing them to Han.
Yep. Sorry, I had to ask questions of Izzy, which is why I'm not saying anything right now.
That's okay. I called Dan Grandpa.
I mean, if there's a chance he's the Avatar, don't you think it's important we find that out? That could be really important, especially if there's any chance of the Fire Nation being stopped. I know that's kind of a pipe dream, and I know the plan sort of is run away, but like the Avatar back would be, it'd be actually a symbol of hope,
Alright, Izzy, Han's gonna treat this as an optimization problem. How long is it gonna take us to get to this rumored place versus how long is the ship supposedly gonna take to get to Omashu after dropping us off?
Well, Omashu, the ship's gonna beat us to Omashu no matter what.
The ship that dropped you off is going to Ba Sing Se.
Or Ba Sing Se.
You guys were not going to Ba Sing Se. You were going to Omashu.
We're bad at cities.
Yeah. So. Hold on. Let me just.
I kept thinking that it had some of our supplies on it that it was going to.
The actual better one is How much of a delay would this cause for the Fire Nation ships that are definitely headed towards Omashu? That one, I think, is a real question.
If they found out about this?
No. Like, if we go in delay, how long will it be? Like, between... How much time do we think we have to get to Omashu before they arrive?
The Fire Nation ships?
Yeah.
I mean, you're on solid ground and you've made good time thus far in the tank train. You could probably get to Omashu within the next day or two if you just did solid travel, since you're all supplied up.
And how long do we think it will take the ships to get there?
You're not sure, because you saw they were headed east. You're not sure if they're directly headed to Omashu or to some other locations on the western end of the Earth Kingdom. That said, they're ships. So if they go at full tilt, which you would know, they could probably get pretty much anywhere along the coast within a week. Like, and I'm saying like the far, far north ends they could get to within a week. So they could get to Omashu within a couple of days.
We are much closer to Omashu than to the theoretical Avatar sighting.
Yeah.
Yep.
And other thing which you guys, at the very least, Han would know because business and whatnot. And even just looking at a map, between you and Omashu, there are paths and relative flat ground up until you get to around the Omashu area, at which point it is built onto a mountain. Getting to the village of... What the heck did I say it was? Tuzu? Notes, where are you? Yeah, Tuzin, where the Avatar is supposedly sighted. You guys would have to be going across pretty much an entire mountain range, so a lot of ups and downs. Or you could loop around, go through the swamp area, and then just kind of like ride along the perimeter of the desert. And then just cross one mountain versus traveling across the whole thing.
I mean, we could always go to Omashu and then check out the stuff.
Yeah, I'm going to pull you guys to the world map just so you can kind of look at what this is.
There's
So
something
we're
else.
currently at 25, right?
No, you guys are currently where the tank train is.
I mean,
Oh, okay.
there's something else I'm alternatively interested in.
Mm-hmm. 29? Sorry, repeat. What were you saying, Wex?
Izzy, where did the villagers or the kids say that Jinwei was?
Jinwei the Seer?
Yeah.
He did not.
Oh.
He was telling a story from about 20 years ago.
So, does anyone know where Jinwei is?
Well, the pariah of the village did say that his brother was out traveling around with a band, but didn't expand upon it because no one asked.
Whoops. We're good at this.
Mm-hmm.
I'm out of character guesses on who that band is, but I'll get to them later.
Regardless, I think it sounds like our initial plan of head to Omashu is probably still the one we're sticking with in the short term.
Yeah, with how close the ships are, I do not like the idea of trying to get into Omashu if it's hypothetically under siege. And it sounds like these ships are close enough that that is actually a risk if we did not go there right now.
It's also the significantly closer destination and the easier trip.
Yep.
Okay. So, are you all in agreement that you're going to Omashu?
At least right now, we might head to 28 after, but Omashu first.
Are we leaving right now, or are we staying the night and then leaving in the morning?
That is up to you guys. We're going to be wrapping within the next 2 minutes for the evening. I think this is a pretty good stopping point.
It is.
I'd like to do something, Izzy, before we wrap very quickly.
Sure.
Are we resting for the night before we go? Like, was it late in the day, guys?
I think it's a question of Rizik, how would you feel about driving through the night? And Han, do you think that's necessary?
Sorry, I'm fading fast. Can you repeat the question?
Basically, do we have drivers who feel comfortable driving through the night, and how necessary do we think it is to get to Omashu ASAP?
I think the best thing we can do is get to Omashu quickly. I mean, if we can at least, heck, if we can offload this stuff, we can probably travel quicker if we really do want to go see this rumored avatar, and we can potentially get some more updated info from my boss and make sure that we warn the city that the Fire Nation's coming.
Mm-hmm.
That's probably going to make it be better than having us go several days ahead of our way.
So, Rizik got drinks from the town, so it's probably not the best for him to be driving.
Oh, I know. If I know Rizik's drunk, I'm probably gonna be like, no, we should probably actually spend the night, even though it'll cost us a little bit of time because Rizik is not in condition to actually drive.
That's fair. As long as we're going straight to Omashu, we can probably afford the delay.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Izzy, message to you.
Sir. Okay. We'll save that for next time.
Yep, okay. That's fair. Just want to let you know that is my intention.
Okay, I will make a note of that. All right. Well, with that all being said, everybody, I am going to say this. Thank you for the quote, Lore. I'm going to say that this session is going to come to an end. I'm going to ask you all the traditional question. What should we call this session, guys?
Breathing room.
Yeah, that's actually not terrible.
I like it.
Breathing room. All right, so session 3. You guys got 2 hero points. What did you learn? What do you want to know more about? And where do you think this is going? Ooh, everybody's typing except for Dan.
Mm-hmm.
I'm typing. I like typing in Notepad ahead of time, and then just copy paste.
Yep.
Fair. But I see you all typing. I can track your typage. All right, Laura, you're first. So, what did Ming-Hua learn?
Oh no, more Fire Nation boats. Also, unnatural thing is friend?
Friend. Alrighty. What do you want to know more about?
The quote-unquote avatar that has been sighted.
Fair. And where do you think this is going?
We're off to meet Nora's grandpa, by which I mean Han's boss.
I'm copying that down into my notes.
Yes!
I have a very lovely extended family.
Mm-hmm.
I can't wait to meet this person and go, Grandpa!
Here I am, just having fun with strike through, and I'm causing problems. I love this.
Great.
I like how we have the thing of Dan is single father to Nara, Kiera is becoming mom for Hotaru, Mingu is a nanny, and Rizik is just that one odd uncle you have in the family.
I feel like
The drunk uncle at this point.
I like Rizik, I just don't get to spend a lot of time with him.
no,
Drunk is great.
Yara's more like my cool aunt.
Yeah.
Or old
Sheltering me
sister.
from my abusive parents.
So someone
Older
clearly,
sister figure?
someone clearly needs to draw a family tree of the party. Anyway,
Yep.
Rizik, what did you learn?
Well, zombies and friend would have gone on there originally, but now at this point it is Izzy has chosen to make the worst episode of Avatar a major plot.
He has. This is true.
Yep, it's all his fault.
It's Izzy, are we surprised?
Wait, which one's the
No.
worst?
The Great Divide.
Oh,
Great
yeah.
Fucking terrible.
Look, as long as we don't find the orb inside a Terran's stomach, this is fine, and why did I just put the energy into the world?
Well, look, I already have a guess on where the secret orb is.
I can hear Dave giggling in the kitchen.
Hi, Dave.
Okay.
You have doomed us all.
So Rizik, what do you want to know more about?
The Sacred Orb, which has not been mentioned to my character at all, what it is slash does, since it's just MacGuffin for and maybe just a sports ball. But like based off the fact that the tank drain has a unknown power source hooked up to it, I wouldn't be surprised if this turned out to be that.
Okay. And where do you think this is going?
My typing broke up there. The older brother, the one that had been attacked and who left to make things right, is with a couple of Bender friends going around pretending to be the Avatar. Because that's clearly how you make things right, is if the Avatar hasn't shown up, you have to invent.
Interesting, interesting. Okay, let's see. Nara, what did you learn?
I learned that people think spirits have abandoned them, which is very sad.
That's true. What do you want to know more about?
The Avatar cycle and how they learn who it is.
Yep. And where do you think this is going?
Adventure!
Adventure ho! Yes. Dan, what did you learn?
I'm the fucking best.
Children are the worst.
I am the light of your life, excuse you.
You're not my fucking kid.
She will be by the end of this.
I already am!
Anytime you deny she's your child, you're getting slapped upside the head by Mingwa.
The adoption papers are going to be the next thing Mingwa spends points on. What do you want to know more?
Now I want to figure out a way to make one of my boosts be those adoption papers.
I mean, we're pretty sure my family's dead, right?
What do you want to know more about, Han?
I want to know what's going on with this alleged Avatar.
Okay, fair. And where do you think this is going?
So, someone is like a scammer pretending to be the Avatar for, I guess, just because they have a death wish. Like, why would you pretend to be the Avatar when the Fire Nation is, the Fire Nation? It's probably just for clout or something, but it's a terrible plan.
Okay, fair. Fair enough. All right, Ira, what did you learn?
Fucking spirit zombie? What? Also, there's fake avatars going around, and that's gonna be bad for them. But fucking spirit zombies? What?
Fair. What do you want to know more about?
What the fuck, spirit zombies? Also, generally the spirit stuff. Also, probably those dragons.
Okay.
Oh my god.
And where do you think this is going?
Pokemon Master Mingwei making friends with all the animals.
Also getting added to my notes. Okay.
Look, I don't like caves, okay? And oh my god, that gif.
That gif is such strong vibes for what Dan and I have.
I'm going on an adventure.
Oh, Jesus.
Wow.
I love you, Han.
Oh my god, that's horrifying. Okay, last but not least, wow, Hotaru, what did you learn?
Spirits are definitely going to play a bigger role in this than I originally thought. And yeah, why are you incorporating Full Metal Alchemist? That's a horrifying moment in the show.
Because Izzy's a monster.
I'm not going to tell you guys whose fault this is,
Dave's.
Because
Probably Wash's fault.
but I will tell you that it is definitely someone's fault who is in this server.
It's definitely Wash's fault.
that's such a helpful statement.
I mean, when in doubt, blame Izzy. But
You're more than welcome to blame me until proven otherwise.
Is it one of us or is it one of like the Watchers?
I have to plead the fifth at this point.
God damn
God,
it.
these are amazing.
Okay, Hotaru, what do you want to know more about?
I actually want to know, funny enough, about the truth of the Great Divide.
Success! Success!
The only chance we have to know a real version of it, because fuck off, Aang. Your dumb explanation.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And, where do you think this is going?
Eventual spirit world nightmare fuel horrors are centered around our friend.
Which friend is this, in quotes? It couldn't...
Nope, I'm good. I don't need to explain it.
There's also that one.
But friend...
That is the thing I noticed.
I concluded my thing. No one else has to talk.
Okay, fair enough. Alright, well, I hope you all enjoyed Session 3, Breathing Room. Oh my gosh, okay. And, next week we will continue with you guys, getting back in the tank train and heading to Omashu.
I want to find Grandpa!
Jeez.
In before session 4, why is Grandpa on fire? Why is everything on fire?
Grandpa!
This is fine. Adventure!
Adventure.
Is he lighting the sail on fire?
Do you not remember that episode? Yes, he is
Do you
trying.
not remember the scene in She-Ra, in the new She-Ra series, where he lights his boats on fire?
I thought he exploded them, but he does light them on fire?
No, he lights them on fire and then uses them to ram things.
Yep.
He's well known for it.
Yep.
To the point of they run into people mad at him of just like, you lit our boat on fire. Who the hell does that?
I need to see this. I need to watch this.
Oh, it's quite good.
I've heard great things.
Solid show.
I think
Can we end this session, though?
Yeah, I need to scroll through the rest of the gifts. I don't think Mommy loves me. Could I be adopted? Oh, it's... Oh.
That's the one where I lost it.
Hold on, there's a few more. I'm gonna keep you. That's... Forward. Follow our inst. I love Seahawk.
Yep, no, Seahawks, great.
Alright, with that image, I think we are ending the session. So say goodnight to the recording, everybody.
Night recording.
Night.
Good night.
Good night.